Hello, my name is Mio,
I'm Sunny.
and we're from Happy Science Toronto. So today's topic is on the book I Can. Discover Your Power Within. So Sunny, how did you think about this book?
I read this book last month, and then I felt so much right and mercy from the God from these teachings. And first I see that this cover, it was really powerful too and attractive, but I was still thinking okay, it might be a teaching of just the positive thinking, and how could I say it? Maybe if I could say I can, it might be good things happen or something. But after I read this book was not just a simple positive thinking. It has a lot of love from the God, and we need to aware of that so that we can say I can, because we have a power of God within. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's true. It's very different from other positive thinking books, I felt. This book also incorporates what God or Buddha will like us to think, and it's based off of the foundation that we are actually spirits and we are not physical bodies, so we can actually manifest our thoughts. So that I felt was very true.
Yes, exactly.
So is there any parts or sections that you liked the most?
Okay. It's from the chapter 1. Chapter 1 was about you have the power of God within that I said before. And page 27 was my favorite part. And let me read a little bit. That is, with the power of God, everything is possible. So I think the starting point is what you are thinking in your mind. Look at that, and if you can think like how God thinks, it means you are a child of God, and you have the power of God within. This power of God reads you everywhere because you have love in you. You can love other people. It's one of the power of God. I am not a God, and it's impossible to be a God, but we all are created by God, and also it is possible to think or contemplate if it's God, how he think, how he approach to that. So it's not easy to think 24/7 how God thinks. It's very difficult, but still we can learn from this book or a lot of books here. The Master Ryuho Okawa is publishing more than 3,000 books, and we can know and we can acknowledge how God thinks from the books and also from here. This sentence makes me so positive, and I might have a bright future, and yes, I can make my dreams come true.
In this sentence that you mentioned, it says, if you can think like how God thinks, it means you are a child of God and you have the power of God within. And as humans living on earth, as you mentioned, it's very difficult to know how God thinks. So I think the only way is to study Master Okawa's teachings and read the books, listen to the music, watch lectures, since Master Okawa is the rebirth of Buddha and the Savior and the Messiah. So, yes, thank you very, very much for this point.
How about you, Mio?
I really like the part on page 80. It's the 4th chapter, and the sentence is, life is what you think you are, and life is the direction of your mind. It is your life. It decides your life. In other words, your burning desire is yourself. So please make up your mind. This is similar to what you mentioned. We have 24 hours, and every day we are given the same time as each other, but we are what we think. And as you mentioned, if we can think what God would like us to think, then we can create our future. Yeah, our burning desire is the direction of our life.
Yes.
Wow.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, this is not like materialistic greed or anything, but this is to serve the world or to help the world. Yes, that part I really, really enjoyed. To conclude, would you be able to read us the preface of this book?
Sure. Preface. Okay. This book will lead your future to success. In a very simple way, I reveal the secret to how I myself became successful. By reading this single book deeply, your success rate will increase by more than tenfold. Of course, this teaching is just a part of God's teachings, but it is an exciting experience that you yourself can become a small creator through your faith in God. I myself started from a small belief in myself and became a world visionary with many believers in more than 100 countries all over the world. In this book, you can discover the basic theory for that.
So if you're interested in receiving this book, you can do so at Happy Science Toronto Temple. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Bye.